Hey there, Leo fam. This is Jamie from Solvine. Hope you are doing well. We're going to connect in with your energies, see what is happening, and how we can best support you right now on your journey. This is a general read, so this is not going to resonate for everybody. But please note, you can check your other zodiac signs to see, maybe you've got a different story that's connected to your sun, moon, rising energy, maybe even Venus or North Node. So, Leo, if you want to know more, there's links below on how we can best support your journey if you're looking to expand your spiritual path, your business, life, and career. So let's check out. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We have got first chakra, Archangel Michael, woman holding a coin, and victory. Yes, this is looking good. So the first chakra, you're really, and I like what's underneath. I don't know where I was showing that. You've got daughter value. So there's definitely some significant opportunities that are opening up for you right now here, more so than you may realize, okay? I mean, I think you're always bold, and I think you're always, a big thinker in whatever it is that you want to do or create. But with this first chakra energy, you're really considering where you feel most secure, where you feel most strong, where you feel like you are providing for you and what matters to you most. So this is coming up quite significantly. Maybe this has been a part of your past energy. But it could be, what's been on your mind and as you're moving forward right now. But whatever's coming on in, or whatever that you're working towards to support this sense of like stability, this strength in just creating a life that you want that feels really good to you here, Leo, there's some opportunity that's coming on in that's pretty significant, and it's not half-assed. And what I mean by like that, it's like, I mean, you obviously get that that analogy, but what I feel is happening is you are being seen. Someone is seeing you. Someone is liking what you've got to offer. And this is not like, this is not like a weak offer. This is something strong. This is something solid, okay? And I feel like there's luck behind it. When I look at this coin, I think of the Chinese coins, the New Year coins, the lucky coins of Chinese New Year. I'm not sure when Chinese New Year is happening. I feel it's in sometime in January. I was like, can I ask Siri? Hey Siri, I don't know if Siri listens on my laptop in the background. Probably not. And I probably could ask Alexa, but she's downstairs. So yeah, I'm just feeling here for you, and I'm just laughing at myself that I'm saying all of that out loud to you guys. Some entertainment. But I feel like there's some luck that's coming on in, some form of opportunity that you're not expecting in the new year is what I'm getting, okay? And this is being done a couple of days before the new year. So happy new year, folks, and I hope you feel supported and loved and doing you. But again, I mean, looking at this, there is something magic happening. You may not see it, and maybe you've been concerned. Maybe you haven't felt like there's been enough money, enough support, enough something. But whatever's happening here, you're getting it. You're winning it. There's magic happening for you, Leo. All right, we're going to dive a little bit deeper to see what this actually is. So Spirit, thank you. Straight up, we have got the Queen of Emotions and Two of Emotions. This is really heart-opening, what is coming through. I was going to say eye-opening, but it's heart-opening. Leo, because this is related to your first chakra. Like I said, this is like your root chakra, okay, energy. There's a lot of burden that you're putting on yourself related to, I'm feeling family or a connection, love, stability in love, but also like a solid union. Maybe some of you is like something that you're seeking. Maybe you haven't had that. Maybe for some of you, it's like it's your relationship or dynamics been going on for some time, but it's also hasn't, like, maybe after a while you just end up doing your own thing, and it, you're independent, you do you shine. Maybe your partner is not that way, and maybe there's been a little bit of just need to go a little bit, dive a little bit deeper in the depths of your heart and what it is that you actually want. For some reason, I feel like even amongst the independence, even amongst your goals and desires that you have, there's something here. I don't know. This is not going to resonate for all of you. This is obviously a general read, but I just feel like there's a little bit something missing for someone here when it comes to a connection, when it comes to a relationship. And I think you're trying to figure out, how do I get that? How do I bring that in? How do I make that happen? What do I need to do to bring that in? It's not necessarily someone else. Maybe it's something within you. Maybe it is someone else. I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So let's have a look at a little bit more. What is this woman holding a coin? And then we're going to further clarify, guys. What is this woman holding a coin? Thank you. Liking it. This is a Knight of Materials. So there is some solid offer coming on in and communication. Someone likes what you're doing here, Leo. But I think this is going to be bigger than what you've potentially expected before. Yeah. This is like really connected to something that you've been really trying to call in, really wishing about, really hoping about. You're going to get this win. Maybe it's a certain deal that you've been wanting to close. Maybe it's like certain something that puts you on a like being recognized, being rewarded, but also your own acknowledgement that you need, that you have made it. It's just like taking things up a level, up a notch is what I'm feeling. And something is getting significantly fulfilled here. I mean, Knight of Materials, Nine of Emotions, victory. Someone's given you some money here somewhere. And then the Queen of Materials. This is now you owning it and being elevated in that position of opportunity. Now it's like, I've received it, I've made it happen, and now I'm just going to keep strutting forward, because it's like building this new momentum and power that you've, and when I say power, it's not an egotistical power. It's a power in self, a power in acknowledgement of what is possible and what it is that you can do with your life. It's like you just needed that recognition you can make this happen, and it's like catapulting, dominoing, snowballing ahead in a really pleasant way. So let's have a look more at what this Queen of Emotions is. Whatever it is that you're doing here, Leo, there's a lot of feminine energy, which means to me, and as I'm sharing this, like being really connected to your intuition as part of this and attracting it in, not always having to go, go, go. And I know you're like someone who takes action and very, set on your goals and just doing it. But here, I'm not saying that's not what needs to be done, because we always need to take action, right, to make things happen. But there's also attractiveness. It's like you might have put something out and you're thinking about it, you're in balance about it, and it's like all of a sudden this vortex is opening and you're attracting it in, is what the energy I'm getting. There's something else that's coming on in with this Queen of Emotions, a new beginning. So you might find for some of you, if you are seeking love or an opportunity to connect with someone, I feel like a new beginning is going to come on through, but someone needed to be in a stable place before they could show up to that. And then we see the Two of the Emotions with the Seven of Voices. So the Seven of Voices here is like, it's interesting because there's two sides and there's two sides. So just a question for you, Leo, like what version of yourself are you putting out there? Are you hiding parts of who you are? But hoping someone to show you all sides of them? I don't know, just something to think about. I don't feel this is sneaky or trickery, which sometimes the Seven of Voices can, lying, cheating, stealing. I don't think any of that. I just think sometimes we have expectations of people or a situation or a dynamic, and sometimes we're also not willing to show up that way. It's like we want someone else to reveal that first. But how do you come in that confidence of just being who you are? Because we all have different sides of ourselves, right? So I feel like this is about you coming into yourself and showing all of who you are, connecting with your soul part, connecting with your heart part, and just being all that you are and not having to hide, thinking, I don't know, like I feel like there's just some wholeness here that might be missing, and you're trying to call in something, but you haven't been showing that side of yourself for you, if that makes sense, okay? All right. So we've got the Knight of Materials and then the Empress energy. I like it. So whatever you're doing and these opportunities that are coming in, they're like coming in every side of you, left, right, and center. And it's a I'm just like, you're getting more real with yourself. That's what's coming on through here. I feel like you're bearing all, right? In a different way than you have before. Because I feel like Leo, you always show up. But sometimes you can show up with a little bit of ego, just a little bit, which is also hiding a version of you. But whatever's happening here, there's something that you're giving more of you to the world. There's something that there's more that you're expressing. There's something more that you want to create for your life and for yourself. And whatever this opportunity is here is like opening that up. It's like you want to get to this next level of something and it's just opening up. Like, man, I'm really liking this for you. Okay, so now you've got the Seven of Emotions and the Moon. So because you're like doing all the things and making stuff happen, attracting it all in, there's also this aspect of you going, okay, I've made something happen. Oh, now I need to start making choices and decisions. Now I might be, a little confused on what's happening here. Is what I'm feeling. And it's like, how are you choosing? What decisions are you making? What's the assessment? What are you paying attention to? Is kind of what I feel is happening here. Because I think there's this other side of you, you're like going, oh, I've been in the fun, the excitement, feeling it all, bringing it all in. And now it's like, shit, what haven't I been paying attention to? And now you start grounding a little bit more with this Queen of Materials energy. What am I? Okay. I'm like, when I look at Queen Materials and what's coming through is like, I got this. I got the smarts. I've been here. I've done that. But what am I missing? What is not showing up? What needs to be revealed? It's like you're now starting to calculate and go a little bit deeper because I think you've been all in this excitement energy. You've also trying to navigate, well, what do I want? Oh, I like this and this is coming on in. Like there's something here I feel that you could be potentially missing. I'm just going to get a little bit more on this moon energy. What do we need to know about the moon? Yeah. See, and I think you know this. It's like you haven't potentially or not making a decision because you're waiting on something. You're waiting on someone to reveal some form of answer, some form of communication that's also going to help you decide is what I feel is happening. There's something really you're wondering, is this going to happen? Is this going to come through? Boom, it does. And now it's kind of like, okay, we can go, we can roll is what I feel is happening here. It's like you want to say yes to it all, but you also recognize that you just potentially can't right now. And maybe you can. Maybe you need to wait on someone, like I said, someone's feedback, someone's response, some form of other opportunity, building a team, working with a business partner, connecting with someone else. Like there's just something here that I feel is growing and you're trying to make sure that you have all the resources and tools to do this. All right, what is it that Spirit wants us to know when it comes to how to best support ourselves in this situation? We have got meditate and contemplate. So I think this is part of some form of confusion or something that you're waiting to be revealed. Like I said, there's a lot of intuitive energy here that you have right now, Leo. Not something that can be missed. And even with the Empress energy, there's things that you're pulling in, calling in, but there's something here. If you're trying to make a decision, trying to understand something, gain clarity on, Spirit's just saying like, just go in a little. Take some time, connect in to figure out what that is, because it's like you'll get the answers there. And then the potential challenge in this situation. This is like part of you that's trying to figure out, how do you make something happen? Is this actually going to happen? It's like you get confident and then it's kind of like you pull back in going, oh shit, like, is this actually going to move forward? With prosperity lies ahead, I feel like something is going to move, something is going to shift, something is going to occur here. But you don't see that yet. And I think you're trying to hold on to that hope and belief, right? And it could be too with this, like, I'm confused. I thought this was coming through. And now I've got these opportunities. Do I take this? Do I wait for this? And I feel like I said, you're waiting on something to show up, and it does. And you get the news that you need. But in the meantime, it's like, just take a breath, sit back, relax. In the sense of relaxing, like get connected with self is what I feel, okay? Like do some breath work or something of that nature. Okay, what could be hidden that we need to know here as part of the situation? What could be hidden here that we may need to know? Thank you. Okay, so this is super cool. This is important to know that any decision that is going to be made is not set in stone yet, okay? But whatever you are presenting to someone, because I feel like for a lot of you, this could be career related, a business opportunity, some form of a contract, something to do with money involved, some form of exchange. There's love showing up, connection, of course, here when I look at this, but a lot is around opportunity, success that's happening. Spirit's letting you know this is not something to wing it, because I know with sometimes Leo, it's just the action of doing without sometimes planning. You're all going to be different on that space, because you might go, but I'm very organized and I'm very this and I'm very that. Cool. But Spirit's saying if you're getting caught up in something or wondering why you're not getting a response, or, sorry, I'm taking that back. That's not, no. Spirit's saying, to secure something that you need, again, this is like hidden information to help you support this path and journey. Put something into plan. If you're presenting something to someone, let them know what the benefits are. Let them know what they get out of it. Let them know how the growth and potential can help them, okay? That's kind of what's coming up. It's like you need to show the worthiness for the other person of this. I'm not talking begging or anything of that nature. This is just being practical in steps and showing up how things work, how it's going to roll, and the benefits to this person. So this is in terms of business. If this is like to a dynamic or a relationship, again, it's just making people feel like they matter. This is not, how you're going to help them solve a problem, create a solution for them. You think it too with friends, or, sometimes it's just listening. But then as part of listening, then it's like, okay, well, so if you're not hearing what they need, do they actually want feedback? Do they have certain needs that they have or want? So it's really assessing a situation and then going, okay, we've spoken, we've connected, I hear what you're saying. So let's create a plan. Let's make it happen. And we're going to show you how to do it, kind of thing. So for a lot of you, this is business related. If this is in terms of a relationship, stop talking. Start making things move, show up. Talk the talk and walk the walk. Is that what you say? Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you, Leo. Stay well, stay bright. Appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll bring more of this to you next time. Happy New Year, folks. Bye now.